hour.
But
PS5's got like a 1 hour limit, so I'm like, okay.
Perfect.
This is
I had a good time.
so much fun. I wish I could do more. I'm gonna like. It sucks that like after the set I'll have to stop because I got to take family out to some stuff. But this is. Thank you for doing this. We'll do this next Tuesday. That's the anti-sabaki kick. No, I need to do mid there.
Really? I didn't let go of guard at the right time, so I didn't get the right movement.
I hate it when that happens to me when I see a charge attack.
I missed him. It was my fault. I misinputted.
But it's a common one though.
Yeah, we're too good to make those kind of mistakes, though.
I'm not too good for it yet.
We don't make those mistakes around here.
Yeah. But I think against you, it will help train because of some of your charge attack setup, but the accuracy of your charge attack setup too. Like you nowadays you don't do it unless like I actually tech well, right? And I think 3 years ago, sometimes I would still see the charge attack if I stayed down. I don't see that ever anymore, right? I might see it, but if I see it, you cancel it. And it's like, oh, okay. and it's such good bait, so.
Yep.
I tried to. Is that half circular?
No.
Okay, I tried to backdash evade. Okay, I tried to do a backdash evade, so probably frames, right? No.
It's not enough time.
Yeah.
Not enough time to backdash evade if I do what I did, which is dash forward and then press 3K.
I see.
I delayed it too long!
I need to start doing the nasty Leon crap.
Oh, god damn it. Oh! So frustrating. That was a frustrating round.
This is the Leon BS, right? Or the Chanchai BS. Good. You're like, I'm gonna defend. And I need to like just commit if I'm gonna do that. I was hoping my EX high, or it's not an EX high. There you go. No! I was like hit an attack and I hit throw.
Didn't forget. I didn't rig out. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, like I said, just do it. Don't.
Every part of me that says don't
show the respect. Don't respect. Your opponent has to earn the respect. Your opponent has to earn the respect. You know. Look. The reason we're better than machines.
Like in that end of round situation, that's when you're likely to do that.
The reason we're better than machines. The reason we're better than machines is we're stupidly stubborn. So you know. like I think that's been proven in history.
No. Did it hurt a lot?
Nice. Just when I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get half circled. Nope.
Full circular.
Full circular. You're dead at the wall. I like that. I like that too.
Damn it, I got a little too cute. The 14 frame move. Still losing there. Still losing to 14 frame moves. I swear you're plus there. I don't give a fuck what you say. You're fucking plus. Okay? You're plus there. There's no way you're negative. It's not my turn.
Oh, so
There's
good.
no way you're negative after that, especially on Oki. There's no way. There's no way.
Man, that cancel's so good now. Once the opponent is actually evading, so this is the game that happens after they evade your charge attack. Yeah. It's so annoying.
Right. Like, I don't mind if people start evading it. I'm like, hey, sure, yeah, go ahead. I got shit for that. Oh no, I'm like,
I know.
I hate
Yeah,
that
11
move.
frame kick.
I
11
hate
frame
it.
kick.
I hate it so much.
11 frame kick.
No, not that move. The move before it. It's the move before the 11 frame kick.
I know.
Yeah, fuck the 11 frame kick. That move is fine. Yep. Bum, bum. And you don't even know you are on negative there either. That's what blows my mind. Like, no one knows.
Yeah.
No one knows what it is.
Well, I know the game. I don't remember the data. I'm just like, I just know like you gotta low punch me, except for Pi. Pi has a horrible.
I don't want to low punch you because you can do shit. You can crush it.
Yeah. No, I can't.
Low
I
punch
can't
you.
really crush it except for Pi. Only Pi
Yeah.
can I crush a low punch.
The low punch is a shitty option there, considering what you can do comparatively. Like, I don't want to low punch that.
Well, I mean, but I don't get much, right? Like, if you low punch me, that low punch has just become a poke. It's been nothing more than
Right.
a poke.
That's why I don't want to do it, because you can launch me for trying to do that. That's
For
why
trying to do
low.
low. No, my back is turned. I can only like shove you into the wall.
Option.
Like I can only shove you into the wall like this, right? That's the only thing.
Yeah.
I can hop over your low punch, but I still can't do shit. I can run away. I can hop.
but like you gotta think about the other side though. Like, what am I giving up by doing that? Which is a lot. So it doesn't make like so you can beat it.
Yeah.
It doesn't give you much. And if you do your thing that counters that, I'll lose a lot of health. So it's just a bad option. There's no reason to do it.
To do the low punch when my back is turned.
Yeah. No, my low punch.
Yeah, for you to do low punch when my back is turned is still like it's basically like our jab elbow game. Like what I mean is the situation is not that bad for you, because I'm still back
You're forgetting
turned.
about what happens. Like I can't do anything else though.
Right.
Like,
yeah. That's why I'm saying just do it. Just do the low punch, because every other option has a high risk. Right? Oh, that's what you mean.
But
Okay.
the low punch has a high risk to it as well, though.
I don't think so.
Don't you have a? Can't you just like jump away?
I can
Or
jump
walk away from
away.
me?
I can jump away, but I can't hit you.
What if you walk away? Just walk forward.
Maybe. Like Pi is the only one I
I'm
could
pretty sure
think
if you walk
but I
forward
think-
like a hair and then do a mid punch that would whiff that. Like, if you read, I'm
Okay.
gonna do a low punch because that's the only thing I can do.
That's a good
right?
point. So
That's the
I
only
might
have one option.
I might have
Then
something
you just
like
walk
that.
away.
Yeah.
And then whiff punch it with a mid, and then you do lots of damage.
That's
it's
probably
just
true.
It's just a bad option.
I will practice that.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. A mid punch, a low punch will whiff there.
Yeah.
Shit will whiff.
Nice.
So it's a bad option. Bad option. The best option is block. That's the best option.
Yeah, probably true.
Which is not easy because you have those like soul killers and that are low. Went for the low. Went for the like that. See?
Yeah. Well, like I said, low punch would have won there. But except for Pi. Pi is the one who can't low punch there.
I did not break that direction. Got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, block. So the only thing I can do there is block. I have to just block. You're effectively plus.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet you actually are plus,
If I hit.
but you're effectively plus. Surprised you attacked them.
Oh my god, I couldn't hit you on that. Nice. Critical
you.
back punch, so good. I hope you don't mind that, like, I'm... In our matches, it's... You know I'm totally serious. At the same time, you also know that it's like I'm switching between trying to be
You're
very
looking, so I know.
safe, but also trying to find stuff, like, trying to find stuff. trying to find
You're
interactions.
looking. I know. That's okay.
Alright.
My goal is to make it so that as you look, you're punished as hard as possible while you look.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait on that if I do it.
I'm I'm like, you can look, but I'm looking to punch you in the face while you do it. I'm gonna make it hurt.
God.
You know, that way you know. Oh, I shouldn't do this. Okay. And let me see, like, you know, maybe there's something you can do that I don't know about, right? Yep. I was way too slow. Fuck!
No, nice.
Oh my
Could
God,
I have tech that? Could I have tech that one?
Like,
Could I have tech that though? Right.
I had one way to win that round. You had to do
okay.
that for that to work. Nope.
Yeah. Oh, look at this Half-Life. There you go.
Good more. Good more.
That was perfect meaty timing, so I couldn't evade. Oh, man. I was like, I evaded correctly, but meaty.
I got it, but oh, I didn't get it either.
Meaty.
Yeah.
This is really good stuff.
Yeah, for that one, I just kind of eyeball it for the meaty timing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't 100% know.
No, it's same for
I
both of
kind of
us.
guess.
Like, at this point, it's like we just feel it out because we know. But also because, yeah. Especially because of, you have to, because of what your opponent can do.
Right. Damn it.
This move.
I wanted to catch that.
You gotta love that, like, this is like the bane of, like, Aui's existence is that move.
Look at fucker.
Yeah.
A little poke.
Okay. I have to commit a little earlier if I do something silly.
I know
like that.
when. I know when.
There we go.
I should have gotten in, but I was,
That's a trick there with Leon. Yep, there you go. You
Yeah,
found
now
the
you
answer.
win.
I was like, you found the
Nothing's
answer.
guaranteed to
Just do like a mid. You know? Don't do a high.
Yeah.
Nope, side. Man, that full circular kick is so awesome.
Half circular. It's only half. It's only half.
It is?
Yeah.
I see.
She only has one full circular high. Oh my God.
I'm so glad you didn't do it
Yeah,
twice.
I had a chance.
I'm so
I
glad
made
you
the
didn't.
wrong choice.
Yeah. Is it a choice when it's against me? No. Man, I like the high mid. I like that you're like, I'm just gonna stay high mid right now. You know?
Ring out, ring out, ring out, ring out. Doesn't matter.
But you're right though. This match,
is
this
why I don't
stage is
take
really
this
brutal.
stage against Leon in
It's
tournament settings.
It's a brutal stage again. Like Leon has so much positional control. So, or
And you
like,
can ring me out from like middle of the ring.
Yeah.
That's the main reason. That's literally the only reason. It's because like if I'm 3/4 away from the edge of the ring,
I'm
you can
out.
ring me out,
Yeah.
and there's like nothing I can do about it. So it's like I'll just take the wall combos instead of getting rung out. So at least then I can kind of live. But it's like shitty. This is when Eileen feels low tier. Like this is where she is low tier.
Yeah.
And there's not much you can do about it.
Yeah.
Gonna work.
That was
Yep.
guaranteed? Good. Yeah, that should be guaranteed.
I
Oh
had
my
to go
god,
for it.
that was nasty.
Nope.
You're seeing me commit more when I'm doing the 4K like this. I'm like,
Yeah,
I can't react it. I have to just commit. It's like, it's a guess. Like, it has to be a guess.
Exactly. Bum. Really? Still doing it. I can't believe it.
Show no respect. You know?
It's just.
I know you want to find the answer for that situation, so I'm like, okay, well, let's
But
keep
I'm like,
testing it
you're
out.
gonna do something that's not a low or a throw at something.
But then some people are just like,
I'm
oh wait,
negative 8.
so
You can do anything you want to me.
so some people start going like, oh wait, I have a kick sabaki, you know, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
because they're like, you know, I can take the other stuff, I just don't want to take the kick, right? You know, so I don't know if Eileen has a kick sabaki that's like aggressive.
No, well, not this low. Has to be highest.
Yeah, nice watch. I was like, now you can, yeah. So the thing is, if 44K ever misses, Leon should die. Because the follow-up is a high, he's so vulnerable back turn. Alright, forward.
I mean, if you have a read, you can whip punish a standing jab
Yeah,
with a 9K.
that's true. That's gotta be forward, huh? That circular kick is probably forward.
Which one?
The crescent kick. That
one?
kick, yeah. Is that evade
Yeah, you
forward?
have to evade to her chest to get away from it. Covers her back.
Oh my god, stance had switched.
Good timing.
You're like, I know he's like obsessed with like evading to the front now. This is so much fun though. So much fun. I want to play more. But I gotta go, but I want to play more. I want you to know I had 100% real blast fighting your Eileen. I know both of us are like trying to figure shit out, but it's a lot of fun. Like
Yeah.
I'm glad that I can keep up to some degree to give you some interesting stuff to work on. So, you know.
Yeah, I don't fight a lot of Leons, you know, so
It's just
I don't get to see a lot of the weird exchanges.
the weird thing with me is that you did catch on is I do a lot of kind of react play, kind of hard. Like I gamble big, but I also do a lot of like delay. A lot of setups where I'm like trying to, because Leon doesn't have good normal hit launcher, right? Like he has them, but they're really slow, right? So they're they're like super hard read territory, and so all of his normal hit launchers are hard read territory. So setting up a counter hit is something like messing around with delay a bit. But as you know, the problem with delay is, you know, it's just tempo, right? So immediate attacks are just going to kill somebody that's trying to delay, right? Just like ECD can have interesting options against people that do immediate attack, but then delay attack will just kill ECD completely, you know.
Right.
And so
that's where like forward dash ECED or back dash ECED become useful because depending on like when they're delaying or how much they're delaying, and if they're delaying a lot, like if you're delaying too much, then it opens up just raw attack. Or like wait attack, or like immediate slow attack, and then it opens up that option, which can be more damaging too.
I think after my trip to New York this year, the thing I've been working on since, and the thing I think I'm getting a little better at now, is kind of identifying. I think it's only in the last 2 months where I feel like I can identify a bit faster when the opponent is doing one of those, like which tempo they're in, and then I have to fight with myself to just manage to counter the tempo, right? And just be like, okay, I need to counter this tempo. And I think only the past month have I started to actually do that in matches a bit more. And I think that's helping, because I think when I went to New York, I could do it on feel after like 2 days of playing, but on the first night, like once somebody realizes like, oh, Chanchai is on that ECD tempo, like I'm dead, right? And that was a big weakness in New York. And I think in Japan, the way I overrode that was just more about quick judgment stuff, like, oh, they whiffed, I'm gonna just knock them out quickly, you know, and playing like that way. And then it's only the last few months where it's like I really started to understand that I'm playing this tempo paper rock scissors game, because everybody's not throwing, they're just attacking and moving now. and when they're just attacking and moving, it's all tempo. Then, Setsuna pointed out, Tricky made a video about this, and so
You told me about the tempos, the 4 different tempos.
yeah, and so I was like, oh, I totally forgot about that video, and so it's like, and that's when I posted out loud that I said I would like you to remake the updated version, or the 2023 version of that video, and so
good idea, like of the tempo one. I haven't seen the old one. I haven't looked at the old one in so long.
It was so long ago, so it's like, it's time. It's time for a new Tricky video, bringing up updating everybody on the old content. But that's basically what's been helping me a lot now, to a degree. Of course, the sparring sessions with you brings up exactly what Adam told me. But you said it was very clear. Basically, I know Chancha is going to come back and attack, so I just have to play around that, and I will get a lot of damage, and yet I knew that, but at the same time, as you said though, when not enough people are punishing that, then, and now in my local scene, now I'm actually punishing a local player for it, and telling him, like I said, this is a problem for both you and me, so we both have to work on both improving our long range defense, but also just kind of picking better times, but being much more disciplined overall, and understanding when we're losing from it too, really understanding when we're losing from it. And so we're working on it. My local scene is getting a lot sharper. I think having that tournament in Seattle really spurred a lot of the Portland players to work a bit harder. But then after that tournament, I just seen them 2 weeks after that tournament. Last night, a couple of the players are playing the best I've seen them play, and awesome. so now with 2 of those local players, now we're playing on this move by move basis where I can't do automatic answers, right? It's no, they're showing the sharpness. They understand fuzzy guarding better. They're not overcommitting when they see they know when to sense danger. So the decisions are getting better, and so I'm really excited that in our local scene we're starting to have this a sharper play that looks more like what you get with New York's stronger half,
yeah.
And so it's on the path.
Accurate way to pull it. We have the New York stronger half, and it's the average, and then it's the newer folks, the bigger folks.
Right, and that's because it takes a long time to build this stuff. So and it's I have a degree of it, but at the same time I also have a recklessness, because I that's what I enjoy about VF, is it lets you gamble. It lets you play with how much risk or reward you want to do. You can be very reactive, or you can be very Yomi, and you can be many degrees of both. But at the highest levels you have to do both, and you have to exercise judgment at the highest levels.
Well, if you listen to what Shiwa says, Tonkatsu hasn't really talked about this. I only know what Tonkatsu sense it, but she was really fucking good. Shiwa says Yomi is a crutch, and to not use it. That he doesn't play with Yomi.
He plays with reaction, yeah.
Crutch. He's don't do that, because when you fight someone who's good enough, at the level that he's fighting people at, which is not us. We're not that level, but
right.
It's good to build yourself with the knowledge of that level.
Yeah.
Which is Yomi will only take you so far.
Yeah.
You at a certain point you have to make reads, right?
Yeah.
But really good players aren't going to have habits to exploit. So you just have to put them in situations where they're forced to make a choice.
Yeah.
And you're gambling that you're going to hit them eventually, because they have to make a choice.
Yeah.
They can't defend against everything at the same time.
Right.
So you do the thing that you think is going to work, or maximize your option of killing them or hitting them, and play around that. And aside from that, then also playing. This is where the Street Fighter, I find, as I'm playing you now, I'm using some of the stuff I learned from Street Fighter, which is really difficult for me in that game, is whiff punishing.
Yeah.
But not just I see a move and I whiff punish
No, setting it up.
Reactively.
Making it happen.
In Street Fighter, it's not that way. Yeah. You put a button in front of them, a preemptive whiff punish, thinking, knowing you're going to press a button at this exact time.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a button in front of it so that as your move comes back, I'm whiff punishing you.
Yeah.
And in VF, you can use Yomi to figure out what those situations are, but timing it is what's hard. And that's what I'm working on right now.
We'll keep working. Yeah, I see it too, and it's awesome. I really like the way you were working on applying it in these sets, and it was a lot of fun because I was like, oh, okay. But that's for me. I tried to also counter it by going, well, what if I do an immediate 4-4K instead of a backdash in the 4-4K? You know, but again, it was really exciting, and again, I really like that. That's definitely a skill set I'm going to be trying to work on too more, where because that is like a proactive use of Yomi, right? Is using a safe method to basically trigger your opponent to do something they want to do, but you've already planned to punish that, you know, but you also just you get to react to it, so you get to work on it in a skill level where you're like, okay, if they do it, I'm going to punish them, as opposed to I'm gonna hard commit to the answer, you know. But it's it's creating reactive points, and like you said, Street Fighter really does go on that level, but like on a lot of things on Street Fighter 6 especially. So yeah,
and moves are faster in Street Fighter 6. So like the total frames of a move is like 18 frames.
Yeah.
So in that game, you're not reacting to shit. You can't. It's not possible. You have to just preemptively do a thing. In VF, because moves are so much slower,
they are.
Like you can realistically react to the moves. So what I do, what I'm doing in applying this concept to VF, is I buffer the attack. Yeah. And then if I see you flinch in the situation, in the spacing that I think that I'm, using Yomi to figure out, okay, I'm going to fight you right around here, and you're going to try to do something at this moment in time. I'm going to put a button in front of you at that moment, but I'm going to wait till I see you do something. And then, this is if it's range, right?
Right.
Then when I see you move, then I press the attack button. I've already buffered the attack with my left hand, so it's already ready to go. And if nothing comes out, I just press guard, and then buffer's clear, and I can do whatever I want again. We're just going to dance.
Yeah.
And to do it over and over again. So that's what I'm doing on my side. I'm constantly buffering some shit from range. But with Leon, it's a little more frustrating. I have to do it more often because you can backdash a lot of my moves when I block your attack.
Yeah.
So I have to be aware of, okay, he can backdash that back kick of yours, launch me. So the hardest counter I have for you doing that is the forward dash or forward crouch dash 3K. I'll get either a backdash stagger on you if you don't cancel quickly enough. If you go straight into an attack, I'll get a side crumple because you're back turned. Or if I get a normal hit and you stay back turned, I get a crumple as well. So 3K is like forward dash 3K is the move. Yeah. Until you start barring with a counter hit launcher.
Right.
And then I get to do my regular move again. And that becomes the read cycle around there.
Absolutely. I gotta go because my wife's calling me. But
talk later.
1000%. And that reminds me of a situation that I do normally do, but I like the nuance that you now have explained on going deeper with that same situation. And how it works. I think it's a lot more.
I understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's a hard one, right? Yeah, no, because I know what you're talking about because we're fighting, and now, but it's like it's an even deeper exploration of a topic that already exists, right? But it's it's much more nuanced now, and now it's got elements of we're applying this on the micro level now too, right? On a very micro level, as opposed to like a big level, right? The big macro level or the big easier to understand level is like the sidekick and range, but you've also realized that you're playing a similar game that I do, which is you create a situation where the frame situation is not exactly neutral, but it's ranged. And with that, like sidekick crouch dash sidekick becomes very good, which is why. But you quickly realize, oh, he punishes people because they always backdash in this one situation because they keep thinking it's neutral, you know. And so, but then, but like you said, then it's the option is to, okay, when are they going to switch to just flat out not a Bari, but actually to that realize that they can attack, you know.
Right.
And then, but then now but we're going even further on, like, actually really powerful at VF's most dynamic range, which is the mid range, right? The elbow range, where it's like, it's like the Street Fighter. Like, how do I set up the button press so I can whiff punish the button press? But to get there takes a lot of stuff in a VF game. So, at least as a developing player, at a higher level, it's what we're doing.
Range. Like just like the very tip.
Yeah.
Or almost
sidekick range.
Block range. Like that's the range where all kinds of dumb shit can happen.
Yes.
And if you can play around there, you can really blow people up consistently.
Well, that's why Leon loves that range, right? So like that's why backdash is a thing, right? It's backdash partly is happening because I think now we're understanding it better. Like we used to think maybe Leon's backdash is better. It's like, no, maybe it's the fact that his model is like deceptive, right? Because he's more center mass forward than he looks, right? You know, and so you just end up misreading situations a lot because of his stance, because where his center mass actually is. You know?
Yeah, he's farther back. His center mass is farther back than other characters.
He's farther back,
his feet are farther forward, so like you can't hit him with certain things. He has a weird stance, so his body sits weird.
Yeah.
So things weird.
That's the advantages for praying mantis, right? So, you know. Yeah. But it's similar to Lei Fei also. When Lei Fei gets into two of the stances, you're just like, this range is so whack. You know.
Yeah. And Eileen has that too with some of her attacks as well. Not when she's launched, but when she's on the ground, like she's fighting you, there's a lot of ways in which she just kind of, because of her stances, she just whiffs.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yep. Thanks so much,
man,
Tricky.
I gotta run too.
All right. Catch you next week, and
Yep. Maybe next week, same time.
Yes. Let's do that.
Okay.
All right.
See you then. Bye.
See you. Bye.